Alright, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. We're just going to do some quick Yankees talk here. Not a Yankees recap. One of those will be coming in a few days. I want to talk about Aroldis Chapman. Now, the Yankees, they did end up winning tonight's game. That is, I believe, their third win in a row, and just overall continuation of some really good baseball being played. They're 27-9 on the season. They have a significant lead on the best record in baseball, which right now the Astros are trailing them by 3 games. So all things are remaining positive, except for the Yankee closer situation. Aroldis Chapman, now I've been a defender of his for quite some time. You know, I was kind of getting irritated before when I was criticizing Chapman on Twitter because they kind of just grouped me in, and I feel like a lot of people do this anytime I criticize Chapman. Group me in with those fans that anytime Chapman has a bad game, oh, he's the worst closer in the world, we got to get rid of him, got to demote him, got to release him, whatever. No, I'm not one of those fans. I have recognized the value that Chapman has given this team. He's been one of the most dominant closers in baseball over the last decade, and he has served us very well as the Yankee closer for the most part, especially in the regular season. Say what you will about the postseason, which even then, you bring up his postseason numbers, they are actually pretty solid. The problem is, you know, anytime he gives up a run, it's going to be in a crucial moment. So obviously the Altuve homer, you have the Brasso homer in the 2020 postseason. He's of course given up some big moments, but when you're pitching in games that have a 1-run lead or all tie games late, you're going to run into some, you know, crucifying moments. So there's that. But I don't care how good he's been. All I care about is how good he is right now. And right now, we're looking at a 34-year-old reliever who has clearly regressed. Now, I don't think he's useless. I think he still holds value, but that value he holds cannot be figured out in the closer position right now, especially when the Yankees have better options in their very own bullpen internally. I think there's 2 different ways you can go. You can go closer by committee, where whoever the hot hand is or wherever the matchups work, put that guy in, and that can include Chapman, you know, in an ideal world. Or you can just go with my preferences, and that's Clay Holmes. Clay Holmes is not only the best reliever on the Yankees right now, maybe next to Mike King, but you're not going to put him in the closer role because he gives you 3 innings each and every time out. But yeah, Clay Holmes, I'd say, is the best reliever, not only in the Yankee bullpen, but in at least the American League. So putting him in the closer spot right now, I think that makes the most sense. He's the guy I feel the most comfortable with, and overall just the most dominant, and the guy that's going to give you the least amount of a headache, right? And Chapman, even when he does nail down a save, he gives you a headache. Even when he does, you know, look good, there's always that one little, very rarely has, especially this year, very rarely has Chapman had a clean inning. And I know, you know, people will bring up his ERA, for the Chapman defenders, they'll bring up his ERA and be like, oh, he had a 0 ERA up until last week. Even right now, after giving up a run tonight, he has a 2.63 ERA. Reliever ERA, especially this early in the year, doesn't mean anything to me. Now, it's not totally useless, but it doesn't tell the whole story. Right now, Chapman has a walks per 9 of 6. That means over 9 innings, he's walking 6 batters. That is just not good, especially considering the fact that we saw it the other night. He has a mental breakdown with runners on base. He's not good at holding runners on. He just overall seems to get really flustered. So walks in general are a problem, but even more so when, you know, you're just not fit mentally right now to deal with them. You know, and I'm not saying, I don't want to make it seem like I'm going at Chapman unfairly here. Once again, Chapman has been a really solid reliever for us, and he's been a damn good closer for us, 100%. But in a year where the Yankees have World Series aspirations more than ever, more than 2017, 18, 19, 20, and 2021, this Yankee team they can win the World Series, and I'm not going to accept them missing out on that opportunity because of a Chapman meltdown late in the year. Just absolutely not. You cannot risk that. And, you know, some people are saying, just let him figure it out. No, this is not the year to let him figure that out. He's had a good run, no doubt, and like I said, I still see value in him. He could be a 6th, 7th inning reliever. He's still a high-leverage guy, at least for now. You know, try to let him work it out, but you can't let him work it out in the 9th inning. Absolutely not. So that's my thoughts on Aroldis Chapman. Let me know how you guys are feeling down in the comment section below. I imagine you're all kind of feeling the same way as me. But yeah, just to sum everything up, Chapman's been good for us, really good for us, better than people think. But this year, that has not been the case, and the Yankees gotta do something about it. That's gonna do it, guys. I'll see you guys next time. Let's go Yankees. And let's not make no mistake here. Positive vibes all around. 27-9. We are off to such a good start. I threw up something in my community post last night about the lack of Yankee recaps over the past week. I've been swamped with work at Jamba, doing some really cool stuff over there. But I plan on getting one out probably after the Orioles series, which concludes on Thursday. So stay tuned for that. Appreciate all you guys' support. You guys are the absolute best. I mean that. See you guys next time. Let's go Yankees.